Hello, my name is Abhay Kulkarni and today's date is 26th July and today's our topic of discussion is what are the methods of string. First of all, let us discuss about what is string. So basically, string is the sequence of characters, or we can say the array of characters. So there are predefined methods which are provided by the Java that can be used to make easy the programming. So we will see further the different methods of the string. So let's start the methods. The first method we are going to discuss is caret. So what is caret? If I have string s1 equal to in double quote xyz, if I write s1 dot caret 0, that means the character at index of 0, I will get that value or that character. So this is the caret method. Next one we are going to discuss is code point at. So there is a concept called as Unicode, that means the ASCII values. So the code point at the index 0, that means I will get in the above example the ASCII value of x. So this is the code point at method. The next we are going to discuss is code point before. So what is code point before? If we are printing the s1 dot code point before uh, 1, that means the code point before the index 1 that will be printed, that is ASCII value of the character before the index 1 will be printed. So this is code point before. Next we are going to discuss is concat. So what is concat? Concatenation is the combination or making the uh, connections or adding the two strings. So for example, if I having the string s1 equal to abcd and if I having s2 equal to xyz, if I concat s1 dot concat s2, so what I'll get? I will get the abcd and xyz combinedly. So this is the concat method. Next one we are going to discuss is contains method. So what is content method? If I am having the string s1 equal to a b c d e f g and in the s2 I am having the a b, that means what this method do is that it checks whether the string s2 is present in the above string s1 or not. It returns the boolean values. It returns true if the string is present in the above, and it returns false if the string is not available in the above point. Next method we are going to discuss is length method. So what does length method means? As the name suggests, if I am having string s1 equal to xyz, if I print this out s1 dot length, so it gives the particular length of that string. So this is the length method. Next we are going to discuss is isEmpty method. So what does isEmpty method do is that it checks whether your string is empty or not. Next we are going to discuss is uppercase and lowercase methods. So as the name suggests, the uppercase to uppercase method is used to convert all the characters of the string into the uppercase. For example, I am having s1 equal to small xyz, and if I write see in the sysout s1 dot to uppercase, so what I will print there, I will get the xyz in the upper characters. Next method we are going to discuss is to lowercase. So the same as that of above, it will convert all the upper characters. For example, I will having the upper character xyz, and that converts that upper characters into the lower characters. So this is to lower character. Next we are going to discuss is equals method. So what does equals method do? For example, I am having the string s1 equal to xyz and string s2 equal to xyz. If I'll do this out s1 dot equals to s2, so basically it checks the objects of the string, the literals in the parenthesis, that checks that equals to method. And same is for equal to method. Equal to method checks the references pointing towards the objects. If the references pointing towards the objects are same, then it returns the true value. So these were the methods of the string. So what does we see now? So let me revise. we saw the caret index, code point at, code point before, and the contents and uh, index of uppercase and lowercase. So this is all about the today's video. We'll see in the next video. Thank you.